The World Food Programme is urging G7 leaders to act for hundreds of millions who are at risk of going hungry or trapped in wars. The G7 is made up of the world's leading economic powers, the US, France, Germany, Italy, the UK, Canada, and Japan. Germany will host annual G7 summit next week. On Wednesday, German Kanselir Olaf Scholz said that he wanted to discuss the outlines of Marshall Plan for Ukraine with the leaders. WFP chief economist Arif Husain says the impact of the war in Ukraine was being felt across the globe, and leaders need to act now to save lives in places far from Ukraine.
A war in Ukraine is hurting a lot of people inside Ukraine unnecessarily. But it is also hurting literally hundreds of millions of people in places far, far, far away from Ukraine. That is one thing which the world needs to realize, that actions and reactions are no longer in the same place. War in Ukraine affects in the rest of the world.
The WFP is particularly concerned about the ripple effect of loss of grain and fertilizer to countries in Africa and Asia.
Right now, our numbers show that there are up to 345 million people who are in hunger emergencies or worse situations. Pre-COVID, that number was only 135 million. Of these 345 million, 50 million people are one step away from famine, not in one, not in two, but in 45 countries. That's first and foremost what we need to do, is to save their lives, whether it be in Yemen, whether it be in South Sudan, whether it be in Chad, whether it be in Northeast Nigeria, whether it be in just Afghanistan. The list continues on and on.
Musa Yusuf, market stall owner in Chad, said that the impact of the war hit the economy and prices in African countries. The agency has called for immediate opening of all Black Sea ports, and the G7 works to guarantee the shift and safe delivery of grains, oil, and food.